All right, I have returned again, which is great, I guess. Um, Another day, another journal entry on this whole thing. Today is, I hate how it freezes, day 12. So yesterday obviously was a shitty day. Lots of stuff going on. Nothing would work. Had to work on my day off. And I also went up in weight for the first time, so that sucked. But like I said yesterday, it's just part of the process, ebbs and flows, and you just got to keep going. And more importantly, yesterday was double cardio day. Despite the fact that I was disappointed with my morning weigh-in, I did do my morning workout, and that really kind of grounded me and made me realize like I need to just make sure I don't lose hope or faith, and definitely make sure I do my evening workout. I wound up getting on the bike last night, and I was like, this program that I run, I do a pretty quick pace. I do, I think, like 80 RPM. I forget what it measures it by on my bike, but like it's pushing it pretty hard. And I've been getting like 8.5 miles each time I'm on a specific program. It's just called Pyramids because it's just like three spikes over 30 minutes. And so over 30 minutes, I've been able to get 8.5 miles, which isn't bad. Like if I did a full hour, that's putting me close to 17 miles. So I feel like I'm breaking up that hour. So I had it in my head like I really want to get to 9. Like it's only an extra half a mile. I shouldn't have to push the pace very hard. And then like I realized like because of the ways it ebbs and flows, it actually is really hard to get to 9. But I was like on pace, and I think I finished at 8.8. I was just an eyelash under 8.9, but it only counts like the tenth of a decimal. So I did do my workout yesterday, so we'll go ahead and check that. Ding! Today is rest day. But yeah, almost got that 9. Very bummed out that I couldn't quite get there. But I can push it later. And my last 4 minutes on the bike too, I increased the resistance from like the normal peak, which I think is at 8, to like 15, because I was like, if I do higher resistance, I go further. If I keep the same RPM going, and I was just sweating fucking buckets. So 30-minute, only 30 minutes of cardio, but I did it twice. And in the evening, I definitely kicked my own butt. So I was like, there's no way I weigh in higher, because I hit my calorie goal on the dot. I hit 1,500 out of 1,500. I did almost 18 miles on the bike, and I burned, I think, 500 calories on the bike alone. So all that combined, weighing in today, I did go down. I went down 1.6, which is obviously a pretty big number. It's probably making up for some of the water weight that I think is the reason why I went up the day before, along with what I burned on the bike. So pretty good. Pretty happy with 1.6. That's not a typical number. It's higher than I would expect. And so my total weight loss since I've started is 17.4. Obviously, this will start to trickle off the further down I get, but I'm a big guy. I still got a lot of weight to lose, so because of that, I don't think these numbers will start to shrink until I probably get into the 200s. And then it'll probably go closer to like zero point 0.4 pounds, zero point 0.2 pounds. Anything close to a full 1 in a day is going to be fantastic. But as of right now, doing pretty well. Pretty happy about it. Going to go over to share my screen and see the trajectory right now. Obviously, we had a little bit of an uptick yesterday, but back on track. And obviously, the trend line, if I were to put one on, is going to be trending down. And it's not trending down like a fucking nosedive like that first day, but trending down from here on out is exactly what I would expect to see. Maybe not as steep. I think this right around here to here is the trend that I would expect to see, at least until I get down into the 200s. Once I get below 300, that's a pretty good thing, because 360, that's like 65 pounds, I don't look at that as like a giant obstacle in my head. Like 65 pounds to most people would be like, oh my God, what an achievement. For me, it's like, okay, now I'm back down to the levels of fat that I've lived at for most of my 30s. So it's like, now that I'm 40, like this number is absolutely unacceptable. I'm older. My frame can't carry as much weight the older I get. So to make sure I stay more physically fit, I want to make sure that I'm not doing this to my body. So far so good. Tomorrow will be a bit of a complicated day. We're going to a hockey game out in LA. It's actually the cast of Shoresy versus the older NHL All-Stars, which will be pretty cool. But it's at 3 p.m., so it falls right in the middle of like my meals, obviously. Like, because it's in LA, leaving at 1, we'll probably get there late. So we'll probably leave close to like 12:30. So I'm going to have at least 2 meals while I'm out there. So might bring a snack with me and just continue doing what I'm doing. I might just say like just have like nachos or a hot dog at the game. I might go above my calorie limit, and it's also hard for the workout, so I'm gonna have to do my morning workout before 10 because I want to watch the Bears game. But I'll probably flip it because it's a lot. It makes more sense to me for me to do lifting in the morning and then cardio late rather than doing the lifting late. I might be crazy about that, but that's just where my head goes. So tomorrow will be a little bit more complicated, but today is rest day, so I don't got to worry about doing shit today except for Wordle. 89-day streak. Let's keep it going. Clout. We always start out with it. Swing and a miss today. Rays helped quite a bit, though. So none of these are in the correct order. Shire, maybe? Nope, I can't be there. SIR. Nah. Straight. Nah. Probably not. Because then it would have to be like MIR. Sever. Severe. All right, well, we know the R is last, so the E is probably going to be... And if it's not the I, it's got to be the E. It's interesting that the S isn't first if the R is last. I guess it's not that interesting. Riser? Nope, we already know that's not the case. Miser. Yep, there we go. All right, that didn't take too long. Got it in 90 days in a row. 520. I really want to get the 3s above the 4s, but there's only so much you can do, And make a quick list. See all categories. I was thinking about doing like Dragon Ball Z bad guys, but I feel like I've already done that before. So I will scroll. Get something that tickles my fancy here. Sure, I'll do Nintendo. I haven't done a Nintendo thing. I've done like video games in specific. Mario villains. These are all Mario things. I went to Nintendo expecting to see some Zelda shit. I'm gonna do some. I want to do like Zelda bosses today. Legend of Zelda. Yeah, you know what? We'll do Ocarina of Time bosses, or Majora's Mask bosses, or Skyward Sword bosses. Which one should I do? I don't know. Twilight Princess. Just seeing this fucking dude makes me want to play that game again. Alright, we'll do Oot. Alright, Ganon at the end, S tier. Obviously, he's fucking dope. He's terrifying. All you really have to do is roll between his legs and hit this tail, but for the most part, that's good. Baronade is the one at the end of Lord Jabu Jabu. That one's really fun. It is difficult, but it's cool. I love Lord Bongo Bongo. I think it's one of the most well-designed bad guys, and honestly, he's not that hard, but you just have to, like, know the cadence. It's the most... I guess like a Dark Souls boss if you don't know what you're doing, because you could stand in the middle of the drum and just get super frustrated and just get destroyed. If you stand at the edge of the drum, for the most part, it's fairly straightforward. Goma really set the pace for me. Like finally seeing like this 3D boss, obvious glowing weak spot. It's still really intimidating. The entire area around it is pretty fun. Morpha at the end of Water Temple is super fun, but I feel like it's a bit too easy. There's some spikes on the edges of the room, which really just makes it harder because you can't maneuver as much when you want to kill this fucking thing. Phantom Ganon's super cool, but again, it's just like... Actually, Phantom Ganon is S tier because it has the paintings. Ganondorf actually kind of fucking sucks because it's the entire Phantom Ganon mechanic without the paintings. Except you have to like jump across a thing after you hit him with an arrow of light and just stab him a bunch. King Dodongo was pretty fucking dope the first time you see it. And Twin Rova looks really fucking cool too. God, it's such a great game. Alright, there you go. Oot bosses. Save. And today, I am not going to end stream immediately. I might just end it abruptly. It might not take like terribly long. That said, I finally got Ashes of Creation to work. So rather than shit talk it and then when it works not do anything with it, we're going to play it. So here we go. Here we go. Bring this up. So I'm just outside of like the starting zone. I've got like one of the first quests that you get. You get a horse at level 2. This is an alpha, so I know that everything's going to change, including like scaling level. So I'm supposed to gather splinters from an ancient tree and reach Lumber Landing, where there's a bunch of, I guess, bandits that do bandit things. So we're going to do gathering the splinters first, though. Let's see if I can cross this river without going through the town. Everyone's just standing around killing these poor fucking rabbits. Also, there's a lot of fucking chop to it. That is not my video card. That is just how it works, or how it is. Oh, fuck. Well, yeah, we're doing it this way. Are you friendly? You're a giant otter. You're fucking adorable. And then there's just a dude over there fucking killing him. Well, when in Rome. Lightning Strike. Arcane Volley, which is just magic missile. It's nice to finally be in an area where I don't have to worry about like a million people standing on top of me and doing the same thing I'm doing. I hear movement behind me. Where in the fuck are all these splinters of this tree? Alright, I'm just gonna stay off the thing. I wish your mount, like, went away. Oh, that's a corpse. Never mind. Get back on. Choppiness is pretty annoying. But again, it's a beta. Or excuse me, it's an alpha. Raiders are never good, guys. Am I right? Am I right, ladies? Wait, why are you joining forces with him? Oh, it's because my wand does, like, splash damage. Okay, the green indicates that I got a uncommon item. I kind of like that, so you know, like to get excited when you're looting shit. Toss those on. Didn't even bother checking what they did. Nothing super special aside from the fact that they're just better. Nothing like you get an additional spell slot or whatever. I'm talking in D&D terms. I don't even have the quest for this yet, so I probably shouldn't even bother fucking killing these guys. Show me twigs. I'm just looking for a bunch of fucking splinters from this tree. I mean, these are otters. They aren't beavers. There's no reason why they would be stockpiling them. Everyone's horses are just fucking hanging out. Okay, I found one. The distance to interaction is kind of high. But it might just feel that way. It might not actually be the case. You know, it's like people are complaining that it's not a pretty game, but I think it's pretty. I play a lot of WoW though, so you don't see trees like that. You don't see like cliff faces and grass or fucking waterfalls. I will say the water physics were a little bit janky yesterday when I jumped into like the first stream, like the rippling effect. Yeah, it's like one, it's way too fast, and two, it's like it creates this boner when you're swimming. Like, oh yeah, man. The Snark has joined me. What up, man? I have to go to work on the Nutcracker ballet, so I can't hang. But hi, I've seen that ballet. I mean, obviously a Midwest version in a local theater, but it's super awesome. I hope you enjoy working on it and making the magic happen. And maybe some kid in 5th grade wearing his first suit will be as amazed at it as I was. So yeah, you can like give yourself skills in this game on not just your like spells, but your weapons as well. So I have a scepter and I have a wand, and I can hot swap with Q. Scepter, wand, and then you can actually level them up in different ways. So right now, my scepter will daze someone. Like you can like hit E, and it basically just spams an attack. But if you do a combo, you can trigger what's called a finisher or a deadly finisher, which does like some sort of effect. And the effect for my scepter is that they're dazed, which is a speed reduction. And then for my wand, I thought it was a good idea to trigger a burning, but apparently it has splash damage, which I didn't read here that it did. It, yeah, it doesn't say that, but when I use it, I'll just see it start hitting people nearby or hitting other otters nearby. And I'm always just like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't want to fight this much. Like, that's exactly what happened earlier. It may be the same one. LOL. I'm in the Midwest at school. At a school. It was at a theater, not even a theater, like a venue in Maryville, Indiana. So it wasn't necessarily like a high school production or anything. Although I do know that a lot of the fucking schools in the Midwest, high school productions are like pretty fucking dope. But yeah, it was a full blown thing. Cool. I can apparently chop down trees. This feels very New World. This is all I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable future. Enjoy. This guy's coming over here like, don't deforest the area. I know he's trying to steal my tree. I was hearing about, like, one, you can kill people in this game. Like, you can just hold down a button and start attacking another person. There's a lot of PvP to it, which I'm not necessarily into. I do not do a lot of PvP. I have PvP'd, player versus player. This guy's name is Jesus of Nazareth. That's funny. But yeah, knowing that anyone can just sort of run up and kill me is kind of fucking lame. And also, since it's an alpha, I'm almost certain that the progress is going to reset at one point. So also knowing that it won't really have any lasting effect on a character's reputation or any of that shit is a bit nerve-wracking. I'll probably engage in some PvP at one point, though. I'm just running around killing these fucking guys because I don't see, like, any branches. I have one. I know that there's probably not the amount of content right now that will eventually be in, like, the full release. But I'm never a fan of throttling the content with super low drop rate for a collection quest. That's it. I understand it. Like, I totally get it, but not the funnest thing. I do really like the look of the magic, though. And having an object, excuse me, having a weapon that I can actually use and rely on, it's good, especially at such a low level. Are you a branch? How are you not a branch? Are you just not the branch that I need? Can I kill that person's horse? No, it won't let me target the horse. I can target the horse, but I can't attack the horse. I should say that. If I were to just attack someone, I'm pretty sure like everyone would come after me right now. Alright, well, the same place I found that one, I found it again once it respawned. It's not a good sign. I'm going to be here for a while. That dude has a pet. I'm pretty sure that's a summoner. The next, I'm just going to kill an otter and I'm going to use my scepter and my wand. Start out at range with the wand. Switch to the scepter. Way stronger. Wow. And I'm a mage, and I just did a ton of damage in melee, so interesting. What are these? Oh my god, it spawned again. This is super quick. Oh, it gave me 3 of them. That's why it's taking so long. Oh no. I have to start a fucking profession. I've heard that the professions are super, super, super grindy. Actually, that's kind of what made me drop Arc Raiders, is that, like, I have to pick up so many of, like, a specific item that's only in a specific zone. So I have to, like, load out into that zone, hope I don't get fucking ganked by, you know, PvPers. Again, another game where it's, like, optional PvP, but you never know when they're going to try and fucking murder you, which is never a fun thing when you're just trying to, like, upgrade your crafting bench, and the next thing you know, it's like, okay, cool, I lost everything that I went out there with except the thing I had in my one privacy pocket. Like, it's fun if you're strong, but like games like that, games especially like first person shooter games too, which is not Arc Raiders, but games like that skew where it's substantially harder the newer you are. And so when I got to the point where I'm like, cool, I'm no longer new, I want to like expand my crafting benches because there's a lot of them, realizing I was going to have to fucking, damn it, and those things are not like individual instances. Yeah, I was just like, fuck this. Like, this is such an investment, and if I go out and, like, one person's just deciding to murder people, like, or I could just shoot first and ask questions later, but then it's like, I don't have the gear for that because I don't have upgraded benches, so that catch-22 of it kind of stalled me out, and I was like, not really having a lot of fun knowing that I have to collect, like, 3 toasters in order to fucking do the thing I want to do, except those toasters are, like, only in residential areas that are hotly contested, so I just said fuck it. Well, I know that thing was respawning pretty quickly, so I'm gonna go back over there. And apparently other people know it respawns pretty quickly too, so unfortunate. I just realized there's no game sound. Good thing that I don't stream to a larger audience. Although a larger audience probably would have been like, can't hear anything. Alright, I just need 2 more. Dos más. There's got to be at least 1 more spot to pick those fucking things up from. This guy's standing right next to it. Go, 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 go. There we go. Now let's get our horse. My horse is hurt. How do I heal you or feed you? This character is protected from uninitiated PvP actions. Participating in PvP temporarily removes this protection. Cool. So they can kill the horse, it looks like. Alright, well, I'm eating. I was trying to feed my horse. Or heal my horse. You're almost suffering from an NPC spawning issue. I'm going to be restarting the spawns for both friendly NPCs and enemy monsters. Find a safe space in the next 2 minutes. Don't want you to get murdered when they spawn in. That's fucking hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna turn these in. And then I'll go do that other quest. These things are called Grem. They just look like rabbits with giant fucking mouths. Guessing you're my guy. I bet you think I'm an idiot. A thief, maybe? Come now, friend. Don't make me. I will if I have to. Okay. I'll soon make some crutches out of these healing branches. Lame. Alright, I got Destiny rewards available. Let's check and see what those are. Each thing has like a quest tree, very similar to like similar looking to Skyrim. So the thing I just completed is I didn't complete shit there. Oh, this is the one I completed. Use rations to rest and heal. It's just because I sat down and ate that thing. So I get some XP for that. This is all just free XP. Complete 5 quests. Talk to a storage clerk, which is I think like the bank in WoW. Reach level 5. Sell glint to a vendor. I should have glint. Materials. Yeah. Dim glint, dull glint. Consolidate a full stack into 1 dim glint. How do I consolidate it? I just right clicked it and looks like that worked. I got 1 more dim glint. Yeah, just a bunch of random shit. And oak wood takes up a lot of space in the resource bag. And then like your regular items bag. I do like the inventory. I think the inventory looks pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna close that. And then like these progress bars give you additional rewards. a chest that I can pick stuff from. I'll pick the mana thing. What is this? Learn skills from weapon trees. So that's just something I get when I level stuff up. Learn skills from the archetype and stamina skill tree. So I'm close on that too. I already claimed that. So that should be all my destiny rewards. Journal. I only have one quest right now. I wish I could heal my horse. Who hit my horse? Did I hit my horse? Elemental Empowerment Lightning, because that's the spell I've used most recently. Weapon combo finishers deal 35% lightning damage applying volatile. Arc up to 3 nearby enemies. That's why that's happening. Okay. So using lightning magic is making my combo finishers on my weapons splash damage people. Good to know. Also, magical defense is reduced by 15%. That's what volatile is in this game. And I can dismiss that if I want to with this. Elemental Empowerment, just remove it. Horse has a dash feature. This should just be keybound to your shift, because shift is already how you sprint as a person. So orange names to me indicate that they are not friendly, but they will not aggro. I don't feel like testing that right now. Someone died. That's what it looks like when people die. They turn into ashes. No. I don't want to steal someone's loot and then get killed by them later. I was like, is this dude fucking chasing me? It's weird. Yesterday I was watching streams and it looked like the horse speed was slower than the run speed. That is definitely not the case right now. I wonder if they fixed that with the server reset. It's like every time I would get in, man, the server would crash. And then, I shouldn't say that. First night, got in, server crashed, or I was taken down in like 10 minutes. And I was like, God damn. And then the next day I tried to play, and it took me 4.5 hours to get in because the queue was super high again. And when it went to load the game in, it wouldn't do it. Super annoying. Investigate a robed stranger. Well, I'm gonna kill some more of these guys. I'm pretty close to one. That is not the one I thought I was aiming at. I will say I do enjoy combat quite a bit in this game. A robed stranger. Where can I find a robed stranger? It shows me on the map. Looking for tank HH, then good to go. I wonder what HH is. Oh, I can jump over your horse. I wonder if I can shift click and see, like in WoW. Damn it. I don't like that it auto scrolls. I'm just trying to see what level he is by shift clicking. Alright, I'm just gonna. Nope, that didn't work. No, it doesn't pop up like a tooltip that lets you know what their level is. Level, race, location. ASL. Where's this robed stranger I'm supposed to investigate? No, Drizzy! He looks like he's just laying there. Mia Khalifa's just over there chopping down a tree. Highwayman healer, you've got to go. I like that I can start casting when I'm jumping off the horse. I will say when I first started, the first like group of things that I fought, I did think to myself like, oh, I might die. Because I aggroed like 2 of them. I have not. This fucking dude is hitting my horse. I'll beat your ass to death with my mace. Bring down the fucking lightning on you. Yeah, you can see the fucking effect from my lightning spell. It's pretty cool. So here's the thing. I don't want to steal someone's items. But this is clearly someone's corpse. It says steal all. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I said I wasn't going to and then I did. Because I just wanted to. Maybe don't die. Also, if my horse is getting hit, I'm gonna park my fucking horse out here. There's the rope stranger. That dude's getting his ass beat. Ooh, fuck, it's done like this. Big damn, though. Bam, you should pay more fucking attention, my dude. Also, there's collision. Like, you can collide with people. Oh, to investigate, I need to murder a rope stranger. If I don't charge it, it casts way faster, but it does less damage. Which is kind of a cool feature. Also, there's no like marking like in WoW where like this is my mob now. If someone like walks up and gets the final shot, I'm pretty sure they can steal the kill, which sucks. Luckily, I took him down pretty quick, so. Search the rope stranger. Is that not what I just did? His body disappeared. What the fuck? Maybe add in a different key binding. What the fuck just happened? It's like it didn't trigger. That was weird. I've not seen that before. Everyone's here just fucking waiting for the rope stranger to pop up. See if I can take him out from this far. Kadoosh. Level 4. There it is. Wax sealed note. Fuck yeah. That was dope. Alright. Before we write off, let's do our skills. Show that off a little bit. Why does it show my inventory has a mark? I don't see anything new on here. It's the quest item. That's why. Skills. Archetype. Alright, so I have leveled up Amplified Lightning Strike, which is giving me more charges, which makes my damage from weapons hurt more. Which is cool. I got Arcane Volley automatically, and Elemental Empowerment. When I get to level 5, I get Illuminate, conjure a circle light around you that lights up your surroundings. So something that's kind of function, not so much fashion. Archetype skill slot. I gotta move this fucking printer out of this room. First time chat, and it's fucking spam. You will be removed. Ba-doop. Oh, cool. You can drag to moderate, where I can just delete, delay, or ban. You've been banned. I really like that. That's cool. Also, I'd prefer for this module to be over here. And the activity feed to be over here. Much better. Much better. Anywho. So, I could add on a fire spell. Fireball or firebolt. What's the difference? Ball of fire towards a target, 350% fire damage, burning fire. Hurl a bolt of fire towards your target, dealing 125% damage. 3 charges, though. Or I could do Combust, which is like a fucking instant spell cast that has a 10-second cooldown. No, it's a 0.8-second cast. Instantly combust your target. Bad verbiage on that. Blink, which is always a favorite of mine. I fucking love blinking, but I haven't really needed to fucking run away yet. Frostbolt, which is an old classic. Is someone fighting my horse? No, he's fine. Cone of Cold and Shell. Again, I haven't had to be too defensive yet, so maybe Frostbolt just to slow someone. That could be good. Give me some diversity too in my spell casting. Cool. So there's that. Let's just test it out here. So he's slowed. Then I hit him with that. beat his ass with the wand a little bit. Feels pretty good. I like that. Oh, someone healed my horse. How do I thank them? I wish I had a buff I could give them. The magic looks cool in this game. It has a very Final Fantasy feel. It actually reminds me of like Final Fantasy 11, which I did not like because of if you die, man, you lose so much XP. And like I died a lot in that fucking game. So you don't have to hold down the spell, unless it's one that if you don't hold it down, you won't charge it all over like Lightning Strike. I'm just out here killing random guys. There we go, weapon skill point. So let's go ahead and level up our weapon. Weapon skill. It's weird that I use my wand almost all the time, but anytime I get a weapon skill, I also get to apply it to my scepter. It's better this way, but it's definitely surprising. Deadly finishers deal 5% more base damage. Yeah, I'm just buffing my damage for the finishers to start. Finisher and deadly finisher damage is increased. Yep, confirmed choices. Pretty straightforward. There's already guilds. You have to be level 10 to start a guild. Learn skills from weapon trees. Boom. So I finally get that. That was decent. 1,000 XP. I mean, how much XP does it take? 18,000. It's already 18,400 to level up. That is not unlocked yet. None of these ones are unlocked that are new. Okay, cool. Also, I don't think there's any rested bonus in this game, so... Oh, I gotta ride back. Riding back. Return to Inquisitor Colesbury. I guess the idea, since this game is so PvP focused, is that the collision with other players, rather than just passing through them like every other game I've played, is so that tanks... I passed through there, it's probably because I'm on the horse. But it's so that tanks could actually tank other players, which sounds cool in theory, but when you're in a starting zone with fucking 300 people, you can't even walk. So I saw Esfand, actually, he suggested that rather than do what they're doing, have it be... This looks like herbs I can gather. They are. Oh, I have to be an herbalist. Have it, when you're in a town, let you pass through them, or have it just be tied to your PvP flag. So if you're flagged for combat, you have collision detection. If you're not, then it doesn't happen. Look at all these horses. Standard issues. I've won them. You've returned with more than dust. Yep, deliver this evidence. Can do. Going back to town. What is this fucking glowing rock, dude? Oh, it's someone's life. Yeah, I won't take that. I thought they were supposed to be red, but whatever. Zone entered, line hold. This is when collision detection should be turned off. It looks cool. I was seeing people say like, oh, it's fucking outdated, it looks janky. It's like, when you have a giant, massive world that you've built, like, having the graphics be overwhelming to your video card when you're also going to be processing like a fuck ton of other people is kind of stupid. So I'm not really a graphics guy. How can I help? The bandits south of Lionhold are becoming too big of a problem. Disrupt their command structure by killing their leadership up on the bluffs above Lumber Landing. Yep, I can do that. I don't think this quest was here when I left, but it is possible that I missed it. Alright. We are turning this shit in. Stand easy. You carry the dust of lumber landing and the weight of something more. There's a lot of fucking grammatical errors. Like, it really made me want to apply to fix them. I actually looked to see what positions were available here, and there's not a lot. But yeah, it's entertaining to me to see how many of these mistakes exist. So it's weird because the quest text is at the top, letting you know what's going on, and then like this is a recap of everything that's happened leading up to it. I interrupted a meeting between the bandits and rope strangers, authors of the inscriptions. I eliminated the threats. So if you're like get lost, I guess you can remember what was happening. But like I was reading all of it, like I'm so fucking confused. So the name is truly theirs, the Sighted, an old whisper, never written, never disproven. They surface only when a deeper will stirs. What do you want me to do? Just says I will call on you again. I'm just completing the quest. Adventurer's chest where I get to pick something, some glint, and some glint. Complete. The Sighted truly walk line holds borders. It is there in the old temple. So, what? You will go to the temple grounds and call their lesser ranks. Gravehide creepers. Seek the Gravehide Seers. Merwin. You can just kind of fucking click through all this until you get to like this spot here where it's like, this is your new quest. Suspects Gravehide goblins gathering in the northeastern ruins are acting under outside influence. The Sighted to request for the first proof, if any exists, will surface in the ruined temple grounds. Blah 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 blah. Right, we're obviously accepting it. So I have to find and kill the bandit commander and go to the temple. In the meantime, I'm opening the thing I got. Click. See, there's another thing here is that it doesn't show me that I can't use this other stuff. Like, I can compare it pretty easily. Obviously, this is an increase. Great. But, like, I mean, this is medium armor. This is heavy armor. So, like, why wouldn't I just toss on the fucking heavy armor, you know? Like, aside from the fact that this increases my HP and this increases my mentality, I'm basically just following the old, like, rules of MMOs, which is, like, I'm a mage, so I wear cloth. How do I unsummon him? Or did I just do that and didn't notice? Yep, that's exactly what I did. Alright, let's find a vendor and sell some glint. That way I can check that box. Kara, are you a vendor? You also don't look like a Kara. Are there any fucking vendors in this city? What is this blue dot? No, this is me. What is that? No vendors, huh? That seems odd. Let's zoom this shit in. It's a mailbox. Let's go into the... Like, this is what I think WoW does really well. Aside from the fact that there are signs in every building, like, it is very clear people standing around that are NPCs, that are vendors. I keep trying to strafe and I keep accidentally swapping weapons, which has got to, like, be terrifying for the NPC. Like, yeah, this dude keeps changing what he's fucking holding. Like, bounty board. Like, I would have missed that 9 times out of 10, unless I was literally just looking for someone to sell shit to. Also, did it not save that for me? Yeah, it's just something you can interact with and it doesn't put in your journal or anything. Like, there's no spot for bounties. There's quests and commissions. Still don't know the difference between the two. But no vendor, huh? What about over here? Look at all these named people. Got a lot on my plate. Be quick, please. Now you just get to say bye. Again, it's alpha, so it's not going to be complete, but... Let's do the stable master. There's some horses. This place is getting much more crowded. What about this house? All the buildings are like closed too. Like, okay, here we have a sign. Looks like an apothecary or something. Cannot go in. Cannot go in. Alright, here's another building with a sign. It's got a sword. To me that means I can go in here and there's going to be a weapons vendor. But no. Can't do shit. All the buildings are closed. Is there a single vendor in this entire fucking town? Also, what's this? Like, hint. Falling hurts. Fucking duh. Creatures with white names and their prey icon can be hunted using the hunting artisanship profession. Equip a hunting bow, then interact with your prey to begin the hunt. Holy shit, I've missed all these hints because I'm not paying any attention to them. Cool. Does anyone... Nope. You... Nope. No vendor. I mean, maybe this town just doesn't have a fucking vendor. I have Destiny rewards available. I don't know what I did differently. Oh, complete 5 quests. Cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see any vendor. I see green shiny dust, which means someone died and they dropped something that was very important to them. Like, are these just not open for this phase, or what? And also, I don't know, like, where to go to find this, because the Discord doesn't even let me talk in it, so I'm just like, it seems like a waste. What is this? It has an F button for interact, but it won't let me interact. Alright, well. Feel like I've gotten everything I could there. Zooming the map all the way out. That's too far. That's better. Yeah. Alright, but let's check the map ourselves. Ankle biters is like a weird event happening. One is over here, the bandit commander, which is not far. Where's the other one though? 2 is to the north of the town. Interesting. Let's stick down here. Let's do the bandit commander first. And now I really do feel like I missed that. Hideworks and Stoneworks. Taxmill Laboratory. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit the fucking bandit commander. Go over here because this looks like it's all the professions. And maybe someone there will actually buy something from me. I think that dude's flagged for PvP. So we're going to ride away from him. Quickly. Yeah, I'm not going to kill the raven. That just seems like a bad omen. What the fuck is this thing? That's cool. So I'm not sure the best way to get to this guy, so I'm just sort of riding to see what I can find. It definitely looks like he's within those walls though, so changing up the strategy. Going in. Doesn't look like I actually have to fight these guys. Hmm. I guess it's a cool structure. I like the outer world. I don't like the towns. Towns seem very, very unfinished to me. Why am I able to loot this guy? Someone's gonna get pissed at me. They're gonna be like, stop taking my fucking loot. Why are you just leaving your dead bodies around? Where the fuck is this guy? How do I get to him? Alright, we're gonna do a quick lightning strike, followed up by crossbow. Run away a bit. Ooh, he hit me hard. That invalid target thing is annoying, so it's like, you sure about that? And this just looks like a giant wall, so. A bunch of PvPers over here. I don't know. We'll keep looking. It's getting dark yet. Let's ride all the way up and see if I can jump back down. You'll encounter many settlements as you explore Vera. Each is a seed of potential, of great potential that you can help grow and develop. Larger settlements provide better services and resources. You may also choose to become a citizen and play a more active role in deciding. Now, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be how a settlement will develop. Cool. I like that a lot. It's because I crossed over into this side of town. Still no fucking clue how to get to this guy. If I were a vampire, I'd be fucking obliterated right now. I have no idea what people are talking about in global chat. My face is also over global chat, which is fine, because it's a bunch of bullshit anyways. I'm getting messages. Robin's like, who the fuck are you talking to? Not really. She kind of said that though. Anything? No. No way up here. An arsonist, huh? Let's see what you got. The dude is like, I'll help. No, dude, he's fucking dead. He's dead as disco, baby. It looks like it has spell batching. There's the way I can go into one spell while I'm waiting for another one to complete. Reminds me of WoW. That's kind of important for certain classes. I don't know if it'd be so important for me aside from just to... Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. You motherfucker. Aside from just stacking up spells a little bit faster. This should end him. Although he is healing himself at the same time. He dropped something. Nothing useful. Damn it, there's a glowing branch over here that's gonna come over and check out, and that fucking dude distracted me. Yeah, I sincerely don't know where to go to find this bandit commander. That's gotta be a ranger. Yep, that's a ranger. That looked fucking awesome. I need to make Jefferson tall pipe. Don't get too close to these turds. Man, where the fuck do I go? I guess let's check the map. Do I go all the way up and around and then down? Because that's a long fucking way to track if that's not what I'm supposed to do. You know? It is dark. And I guess that's what I'm doing. It's kind of weird to have that entire encampment there but not be able to get to the part that apparently fucking matters. Just junk. Cool. Glad there was an indicator on there to tell me I should check it. Skeleton. There's no way this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Is this more just junk? Yep. Let's go fast. Agitated Grim. Level 4. I'm level 4. Okay. This dude's out here working. Tim the Tap Man. I wonder if that's actually Tim the Tap Man. That looks like a giant fucking spider. That's an elite though. Or at least what I call an elite. Are they friendly? Because if not, I don't want to fucking die here. Yeah, no clue how to get to the place that I'm supposed to for that specific fucking quest. And now I'm riding through a field of griffins, hoping they don't murder me, to see if this is the actual direction I'm supposed to go. That looks like something I could harvest if I had the skill, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is how I'm supposed to go. Wow. Kind of weird that this didn't just align with the fucking other spot, but whatever. We'll deal with it. It's also higher level than me. We'll say, that lightning bolt did not hit for nearly as much as I was hoping it would. We're gonna switch. He hit me fucking hard there, man. Alright, let's check these gloves. Can I just put them on? I can. You can just put on fucking heavy armor if you want. That's so bizarre to me. We're gonna eat and heal. Feasting. Okay, now I feel stakes to the game. 8.7 mage DPS church. What the fuck is 8.7? Oh, everyone's fucking over there, so that's clearly where the dude is. Boom. I don't like that this guy is doing this. Oh, you can move while you cast too. That's pretty dope. I feel like I'm gonna have to fucking heal after every fight. Is there a Hearthstone-esque item is such a good question. There is not, and that sucks. I'm guessing everyone is trying to get this guy as soon as he spawns. Hence the shit that we're seeing right here. Sure. Sip. I don't feel stakes anymore. This is fucking hilarious to watch. There he is. And there he goes. Hey, we got credit for it. Jesus, look at all these different fucking... Find Captain Rebellion at the second sword outpost. Where the fuck is the second sword outpost? Zoom out. Oh, he's all the way up there. In the other place. Okay, cool. Leave party. Where's my fucking horse? Oh shit. Oh, this is gonna show me how I could have gotten up here. Okay, 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 okay. Or it's gonna show me that I couldn't have gotten up here. Killing ravens is just such a bad omen, dude. Why? Why do it? Okay, there's a... You know, it's funny, I looked at that and I was like, there's no way I could get up that. Let's get off the horse and see if this is actually how I was supposed to get up. You can climb. You can climb, you can climb, you can climb, you can climb, you can climb. On the horse. On the horse. It's funny, today my plan was going to be, while I waited in the queue for 4.5 hours, to just open a bunch of Magic the Gathering packs. And then I got right in, so... Oh well. We shall just play the game for now. I do have to go to the store at some point. I also have to spend time with my wife, who I love. So, that'll be happening. Which road? This is not very helpful. Either way works, but other side of the road is faster. They should make it so if you steal someone's loot when they're dead, you get flagged for PvP. Because I've taken like 5 people's loot and I have been flagged for PvP. And I'm pretty sure they died not wanting to lose their shit. So, that's a suggestion I have. My lips are so chapped, man. It's 78 degrees out here in beautiful sunny Southern California. And I'm kind of annoyed because I would like it to be kind of cool at some point. Where I could, you know, open my window and cool off my room. But, nah. I also live in an area that's like farmland, so when it is finally cool enough, and I have been able to open my window to cool off my room, it smells like cow shit. It doesn't always. I'd say it happens like 25% of the year, but as of right now, it's happening, and I hate it. There's a beam of light in the sky. Before I do anything else, let's go see what the fuck this is. Oh, it's gone. No, it's not. There's the chop I was talking about. Oh, it's so I can attune to this area. Yep. So if I die, I come back over here. It's basically the Hearthstone of this world, but it's weird that I can't just activate it. The only way you can activate fast traveling is to die. You may come upon dropped crates in the world. They can be carried or transported back to a settlement to receive all the contained materials, or you can crack it open with a crowbar for a smaller haul of stolen goods. Cool. I like that a lot. I do not care about fishing. However, is there a vendor here? Tailoring. How many can you learn? Because I want to learn... For a mage, I like to go with alchemy and herbalism if I can. Zoom in a bit here, make things easier on myself. Armor smithing, weaponsmithing, carpentry, vendor. Not shocking that everyone's overwhelming this dude. And the storage clerk. I want to access my storage. Cool. Good talk. Equipment vendor. I have things to sell you. Not my horse. Holy fuck, not my horse. How do I sell? Repair. I don't want to repair. I want to sell you my shit. This is shit he's selling me. I have no fucking money. Okay. Let's take my mind off how annoying it is. Let's go ahead and gather this shit up. Talk to the storage clerk. I will sell glint to a vendor here shortly. I got that. Open that. Close that. God damn it. Open this. Wandering investment. Max mana goes way up. Mage speed sounds pretty dope though. It's heavy armor, which is so weird to me. But that's what I'm gonna take. I'm gonna put it on. What is mentality even? Each point of mentality provides mana. Mana, magic defense, and all the other magic things. That said, this is magic speed. So yeah, sticking with that. Closing out inventory. Equipment vendor. I do not like the interface here. Right mouse button to add an item. Shift right mouse to add a stack. Cool. Right mouse button. Yep. Sell. Sell. Cannot sell adventurer's garb to this vendor. Why the fuck not? Then I don't want it. Sell the gloves. Doesn't want my wand either? Cool. The wand is gone. Materials. Well, first of all, I gotta close him out because there's a lot of glint that I need to compile. Oh man. Oh man, what do I do here? It shows as stolen if I stole it. That's fucked up. How do I split this? Split stack. Cool. I mean, I'm sure these are 4 things, so I don't want to sell everything, but sell glint to a vendor. I didn't even say I have to sell, like, fancy glint. You can't split it once it's been made. Okay. Well, then we're just selling this, I guess. A whole silver. Got 10 silver for that, which isn't shocking because that's just how prices work. So I can get an herbalism satchel, which is cool. How much money do I have? $1.60? Okay. Well, we're gonna get this. Just want one. I do like that you can add stuff and just do like one full purchase. What? Total $1.44? What are you talking about? There's a tax? Fuck this. This game just got way less cool. Alright, if I click to use this, to equip it, where did it go? Which slot? How do I unequip it? Artisanship. Nope. Affiliations. Active vehicle? You figure it'd be an artisanship, right? Like, I'm not crazy about that. Shirt, undergarment, tool belt, crowbar. I don't have a crowbar. Hand drill, crude mining pickaxe. Okay, that's annoying that I can't find where this fucking thing went. Like, that should be fairly obvious right away. Like, I equipped it so it went someplace that I can notice. You can't combine. Okay, does he fucking want this? Because I don't want it. Oh, hell yeah. I have sold stolen goods. I also don't want shit. What are these? Ingredients and armor smithing. I'll hang on to it for now. An otter bone ingredient and alchemy. Okay, so alchemy does exist in this fucking world. Where did my fucking herbalism satchel get equipped? There's a lot of fucking stats here. My guy looks kind of horrifying. Also, there's not a lot of white in him, or excuse me, in his hair, which is what I try to do. Okay, fishing, logging, hunting, herbalism tools. Scythe. I have a sickle, I have shears. Where the fuck is my satchel? I don't understand it. Oh, it's right here. Duh, it's a bag. Duh. Sell glint to a vendor, claim 1 left on this, which is to reach level 5. 1 left on this, which is to learn skills from level 5. So, okay. Both those unlock at level 5, which I'm not really that close to. I've also zoomed out a ton somehow. Where's the alchemist? Tanning, leatherworking, jeweler. Jeweler's pretty fucking cool. Do I have the right... Okay, laboratory's over there. I was going to say, do I have the right of it, and assuming that the alchemist is just not here. We go north. How do we get there? Thought that was like a rune on the ground as I was approaching it. All right. I'll probably stop the stream here soon. Once I get my alchemy, I'm gonna step away. What time is it? Fuck, it's noon. I have to eat. My meals have been scooched back today because I didn't eat until 10. So I'm gonna do 10, 12, 2, 4:30, 7. It's also rest day, so I cannot go over. I have to try and stay under. So I'll probably just have like a snack of like chips or Cheetos or Cheez-It, something, nothing too substantial. Something that's higher in calorie and doesn't put a lot into my stomach. That's my goal. Alright, now that I'm here. Fuck yes, alchemy. Let's do it. Whatever I have to sell, I'll sell. This is a list of recipes available at this processing station. Higher level processing stations will have more recipes. So the recipes are specific to the station. I'm not sure if I like that. It's different though. Select a recipe, information will display in the center. Here you can see any specific requirements or adjust the quantity. I guess it makes sense that like everyone could just mix stuff in a vial. It just matters whether or not you're good at it. And you've done it before. The select recipe information will display blah, blah, blah. The ingredients lists will update based on the quantity selected. Select materials with the add button. Daffodil powder. The processing job result will display here. The final rarity depends on what ingredients you selected. Sorry, I have hiccups right now. Start the job and to add it to the processing queue. Fee and duration are determined by selected quantity. Okay, that's weird. Processing queue displays your active, pending, and complete the job to the station. Claim your processing output when the job is complete. This is weird. Yeah, this is a lot. Does it at least tell you what this shit does? This is all powders. It's not like potions. So I don't think there's an actual like use to it. Gain 2 health every second, lasts 40 seconds. Something like that. Okay, so raw honey, daffodil powder. So there's a bunch of stuff here. I don't have to learn this skill, but it looks like the ingredients that I need to gather for it. So just a bunch of powders for that. Water's a pretty basic ingredient. Another powder, another powder. Raw honey and daffodil powder. So I wonder if when I collect flowers as an herbalist, I can grind them into powder? Or if that's another station I have to go to. Because if so, like, that's a lot. I mean, someone did say they really, really hated the crafting in here. It just felt incomplete. Arcane Engineering Station, Lorik of the Seven. Animal Husbandry Station. I'm not looking to marry an animal, and if I did, I'd be the husband. Construction Station, Line Guard Sentry. Zoom in more. Okay. Settlement Commodity Station. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? A priest is whispering prayers. Let's go to him. That sounds like a quest. Is this cooking? Farming. Derp. I hear someone whispering prayers over here. 7, save us. Let the words of the celestial strengthen you so that you might endure the evil that permeates this land. Let's just be an atheist in this. I'm just gonna fucking scan through. What are the lost hymns? Who are the 7 stars? You mentioned lost hymns. What proof do you seek? Alright, it's a level 10 quest. Alright. What else do I want to check out? Well, you know what? I actually need to stop the stream. This has been fun. Thank you to anyone who joined me. Thank you to the Snark for dropping in and saying hi. Hopefully your play goes well. Nutcracker Ballet, I should say, not play. Yeah. Hopefully the weight loss progress continues. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.